Welcome to our grand event. We are so glad you could join us in celebrating the grand people in our lives.
First, we want to say a bit about classroom. We are whole brain classroom. This means we use our whole brain when thinking, speaking, and writing. You may see us repeat our teacher and use functions. This helps better remember what we learned. We work hard every day to be leaders in third grade. The 7 habits guide us to be the leader of tomorrow. We also have a promise in our classroom that we'd like to share with you. It's called Pure Potential Promise, author unknown.
When we care about each other in our classroom, we share what we have, listen carefully, help each other learn, work hard, and have fun together. We understand that everyone makes mistakes, that we stand up for ourselves and others, and when someone asks us to stop, we stop. This is who we are, even when no one is watching. Pure Potential Promise!
Our promise is important because it helps us be better learners and leaders every day. This week in our class we have been studying and writing poetry. The poem we will be sharing today is very special to our class.
We had fun coming up with movements to help us memorize it.
It is titled Stomping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it's clear to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and roads and lanes, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweet of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
We use this poem to help us visualize while reading. We might find our next story familiar.
We would love if you join along as we read it.
It is titled A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore.
Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung with the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon to be there.
The children were nestled all snug in the beds, while visions of sycamore danced through their head.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
And out on the lawn, across such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to the objects below. What did my but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, and dash away all. As leaves that before the wall, hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew on my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His jolly little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a brown face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of chili. Ho, ho.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. He winked of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his steam gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle.
In my sleigh as he drove out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Last, we would like to share some holiday cheer.